Welcome all for another weekly support session of PAC. Predators are caring and kind. I'm so glad to see that some of you have made it to the online forum. I realize this is not what we are used to, but I'm glad to see that we are finding ways to make things happen. My name is Alpha, and I will be your PAC leader. I have run this PAC for 5 years now, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to support PAC and work together with you to change how the world views us. I see a couple of new faces, and I'm very appreciative of that. I hope that you can all share your stories with us today, and let's see how we can all support each other in these difficult times of segregation and hostile speciesism. Would anyone like to start our sharing session off for us? Lou, thank you for offering to go first. How are things going with you?
Hi all, Lou here. I can't tell you how much this pack has helped me. Nothing can beat the pack understanding what we go through.
Hi all, I'm so sorry I'm late. The Cubs were crazy today and everyone's late. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Everyone's late to hibernation, so I had to...
Barbara, is it?
Mhm.
Barbara, I'm sorry. You've made a mistake, I believe, on your scheduling. PAC meetings for bears are on Tuesday nights.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Lou. Would you care to continue?
Yes. As I was just saying, it's so hard to be us. No matter what I do, I'm hated. As most of you know, I have a thyroid condition. And not only am I constantly battling weight gain issues and fur loss, but my main problem is trying to stay warm. I do what I can to help my condition. I eat only lean meats. I exercise regularly, and I try to stay warm and dry. The last time I went out in public was very embarrassing. Everybody mocked me for my turtleneck. Ooh, look, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Ooh, it's not fair. I get cold. Wool is warm. Why wouldn't I want to wear it? Is there a rule somewhere that says wolves can't wear wool? I don't understand. Why? Anyways, for the sake of society and my own sanity, I have moved on from wearing wool in public. I order in more often and I avoid pictures in wool. And I have discovered some nice goose down jackets that I'm enjoying very much.
Thank you for sharing, Lou. It is not easy to be the target of someone's jokes. I think all of us have experienced that at one point or another. It is unfortunate that you have had to change your lifestyle because of the actions of others. Please continue to wear your lovely wool knits when with us. They are delightful. Would anyone else like to go next?
I will.
Please.
My name's Gina. I don't know if this is the right group for this or not, but a friend of mine suggested PAC, and I really need someone to talk to. I mean, all I was trying to do was my job, and I never thought that just because I'm a wolf, things would get so blown out of proportion. For 20 years now, I've been a house inspector. 20 years. It's not easy, and you find an issue with structural integrity and the builder jumps all over you. I've done foxholes, I've done eagle's nests. I mean, I've seen them all. I've even done a beaver dam or two. I'm good at my job. I mean, I know what is safe and what isn't. It's just once you find a flaw and point it out, somehow you're the bad guy. You know, I mean, when Winston, our aviary inspector, was doing domiciles, he hardly ever had issues. When an owl points it out, it's smart. When a wolf points it out, it's a threat. The last straw for me was my most recent incident. These three brothers came along and built their houses on the new forest path, right off the farmer's meadow, out that way. Yeah. Well, all being unique, they decided to all use different materials. I tried to warn them. Two of the three houses were crap. They weren't weatherized. The load-bearing walls were not structurally sound. I'm pretty sure they didn't do anything for the foundation. When I tried to talk to them about their issues, they just laughed at me. So then I started physically showing them the issues. Their houses just fell apart, you know. Brothers started screaming and causing a scene, telling everyone I'm a monster. I purposely destroyed their house. My inspector's license is under review now, and I'm temporarily banned from the farmer's meadow while I'm under investigation. This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't been a wolf. How can no one see the prejudice here?
Thank you for sharing, Gina. This is absolutely the right place for you. Every one of us here have been through instances of prejudice and unfair stereotyping. It is difficult and can be overwhelming to face alone, which is what your pack is here for. It is up to us to support each other and remember our purpose here, to show people that predators are caring and kind, to show the world that there is more to a wolf than what's shown on the outside, that there is so much more under our fur. I hope you remain with us. Hopefully, we can help you. We do have sympathizers to the cause that work on special cases like yours that get brought into the legal world. Stan, the Badger, our local pack lawyer, will be happy to look at your case and see what we can do to get you out and back into the working world.
You have no idea how much this is appreciated. I can't thank you enough. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, who would like to go next? I'm so happy you could join us tonight. We have a couple new members in our group. Would you care to share your story with us?
Yeah, Alpha. Cool, man. So growing up for me was difficult. I lived in a small village, very rural area. Everyone knows everyone. You know how it goes. But, one little tidbit of information could spread like wildfire around the village, just often growing in sensation as it moved from one person to the next. Well, I tell you, I learned to keep a low profile early on. But no matter what I did, this one bully would not leave me alone, man. A shepherd. I don't even really remember his name. The others in the village called him the boy. Anyways, this boy, he would tell stories about me. At first, it was simple things like he saw me staring at his sheep for an unnaturally long period of time. Well, it built to I was harassing his flock in the middle of the night. I mean, he was really trying to paint me being a creepy predator. I tried to tell the others in the village my side of the story, but the damage was done. They would nod and smile, but there was this uneasiness about them whenever I was around. You know, he had filled their heads with stories and attributed me the bad guy. Everywhere I went, I was getting really bad vibes. So it became almost a daily thing. Wolf, wolf, the boy would cry. The town would come out. They would listen to his stories, turn my life upside down. Yeah, to my credit, more and more, they started to ignore him and they stopped responding to his calls. But even though the wolf hunt was down, it was never the same in the town again. You know, I would get weird looks everywhere I went. Even at the health food store where I felt like most at home, I would get inquisitive looks from the clerk. I mean, that place was my sanctuary, man. So I had to do something. The environment was so toxic. I decided to stand up to the boy, just stand up to my bully. And I gathered all the strength I had and I walked out to him in that field and he was there with his flock of sheep. And when he saw me, he went crazy. He started screaming. He started throwing sheep at me. You would have thought I was rabbit or a lion or something like that. I waited for him to calm down. It wasn't going to happen. So I walked up to the boy, I grabbed him by the shoulders, and I said, dude, you need to calm down, man. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to eat your sheep. I'm a vegan, man. I'm a vegan. He, he just stared at me blankly for a minute and and then he started to cry. Turns out he was under a lot of pressure at home. He had been told his whole life that wolves were the enemy, that all wolves wanted was to cause pain. He didn't know who I was. All he knew was to lash out and that it was justified. I tell you what, I made a new friend that day, but I also had to start over. I moved away from the village and I found a commune of like-minded animals. Such great synergy. I joined a kombucha club. Total bliss, man. But I know not every place is like this. I know that when I leave the safety of my commune, that there are going to be others that look at me the same way that shepherd boy did. And that is why I stay with Pack. Because even though I'm not alone in this beautiful oasis I've created for myself, I know that not everyone will know what it's like to be a wolf all the time, to be viewed as a wolf, no matter how different I feel I might be, no matter how different we are. So if you guys want to talk at all, I'm here for you. I'm here to listen.
Thank you, Phil. Phil has been with us for a long time. He is a good mentor and friend. If you are ever feeling lost or aggravated, please reach out. It can be me, Phil, or others in the group. This is what we and the pack are here for. Would anyone else like to share tonight? Yes, Barry, is it? Oh, hi, Barry. Barry, your mute is on. Mute. Your mute is on.
There you go. Sorry. So again, yeah, hi, I'm Barry. This is my first time here. I never thought, I mean, I've seen the ads before. I just didn't think something like this could happen to me, that, you know, this kind of thing would happen to me. I'm a nice guy. Just your average, everyday wolf out on the prowl, looking for some fun, you know? Little did I know what could happen. So yeah, I'm cruising through Craigslist one day and I come across this ad for some S&M role play and I think, why not, right? So I messaged Madam Grand 69 and she sets up what sounds like a fun time, okay? You know, and she asked me if I have a problem with age differences. And I think to myself, why not? You know, someone older might teach me something new, turn me on to some new kinks, you know? So, I mean, I thought, what the hell? So she sends me her address and off I go for what she calls nighty-night playtime, okay? So I arrive there and let me tell you, this lady is twisted. First, she has me get in old lady clothes. And then she starts calling me Granny. And not only that, she introduces a third person. Oh my God. She was cute. I mean, sexy even. In that red cape. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's just say I went along with it, okay? I don't think I'd ever do that again. But then this guy barges in with an axe, you know? Yeah, he'd seen me come in earlier. He heard noises. I guess he thought I was stealing or hurting the ladies somehow. I mean, I almost got killed over it. If Granny hadn't stepped in, I'd be a goner. You know, I just don't understand. It's astounding what people think just because I'm a wolf.
We understand. We understand, Barry. This is a safe space. We have all been through our own unique experiences, but we understand the pain is your own. And the process of dealing with this pain can be an individual journey. Just remember, this is what your pack is here for, to help you and for whatever you feel you may need.
That's great. Thank you.
Well, that looks like that's all the time we have for today. But before we leave for the evening, let's all take a moment to center ourselves and focus on our pack mantra. Here I've entered into the chat section for the new members the mantra. Let's begin. Predators are caring and kind. It's not what's on the outside, but what's in our mind.
In our mind.
We support each other. Never look back.
And never look back.
Together we'll change the world.
The world.
We are the pack. Wonderful. Oh, thank you all for your time today. I'm so happy to have shared this experience with old and new pack members. Remember, we are here for you anytime. Please reach out if you need anything. But don't forget, we always follow up our meetings with our 8 p.m. nightly howl. It's a great way to release energy and also connect with our neighbors. I look forward to seeing you soon and hearing from you shortly.
Bye, Alpha.
Honey, dinner's ready.
Coming, dear.